Just assumed I'd play the part of keeping you in the right direction. No matter how your confidence may fall, I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Please don't wait here until your faith is shaken. There's a whole lot of good on your mind and on my mind. And I know that right now I'd like to play the part to rebuild you one more time. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. pain seems to follow, like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me
so fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. 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 Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. At the crack of dawn, I imagine you waiting by my doorstep. But it won't be long before I realize it's a picture in my head, in my head.
Girl, you be my love, you be my other half. That's real. Know that I be missing you when we're apart. Yeah. Felt for you the second I laid eyes on you. I believe it was fate, meeting you was written in the stars. Yeah, real. Girl, you be my one, you be my own. Trust. Promise that I'll never leave you lonely. Never. Said you be my lover and my home. So I'ma keep it real with you always. Said I'ma be there whenever you need me. Anything you want, I'll get it, call me GD. Knew you were the one when you said you would ride for, brother, no matter the weather, and you never leave me. Baby, let us fly away without no delay. To where the sun be shining, we can take it easy. Just me and you and some incredible scenery. Yeah. In the night, making love, I know you feel me. In the night, we making love, I know you feel me. Before being without you, baby, it kills me. Yo, I be looking for, I'm giving you the room, babe. Just say the word and baby, by your side I won't be. I was feeling empty, but now you feel me.
I have absolutely no idea what to say about the situation that happened today. To say that I'm disappointed is the biggest understatement of all eternity. Optic India have been disqualified from the tournament because Forsaken was caught cheating. Apparently, one of the admins noticed that the anti-cheat had given him a notification. So when the admin went over to check Forsaken's PC, first of all, Forsaken tried to deny admin the right to touch his PC. He tried to stop the admin from touching his PC. Like, there's even a video out there where you can see Forsaken trying to, like, you know, block his hand and, like, not let him touch. Eventually, the admins, when they all tapped the game, when they minimized the game, they saw a command prompt running out there. And as soon as they saw it, Forsaken, he panicked. He quickly closed the chats and deleted it in front of the admin. The admin was like, this is bullshit. So they told Forsaken to get up. They did a system recovery. They were able to retrieve the files that were deleted, but they were not opening. But then, given the way that how he reacted when the admin saw him, given the way how he deleted those cheating files in front of the admin, they were more than enough evidence to get him banned. I'm not sure what this means for the future of Indian esports, what this means for the future of Optic India. His teammates had absolutely no idea that this was happening. And even they are just as surprised as we are, and just as disappointed. You know what, let's just forget that this thing happened. I'm probably gonna need a drink tonight to deal with this situation. For now, let's focus on Revolution versus Frostfire. The tournament is still going on, even though Optic India is not here, but there are still plenty of good teams, plenty of good matches to watch. And yeah, Frostfire versus Revolution, ladies and gentlemen, going live right now. Best of 3 series. The team that loses will be eliminated from the tournament. The team that does survive this match will be in the qualifier. I mean, in the playoffs. You can find more details about the Forsaken cheating saga on afkgaming.com. Head over to our website and there is a detailed article on the front page, and that should have all the information that you guys need. For now, I'm just going to switch in game. The game is about to start, so let's just do this. Revolution versus Frostfire coming in right now. Revolution is going to be starting on the CT side. As always, I apologize for the GoTV being laggy. This is not the problem of the stream, it's actually a problem of the GoTV because the Chinese people have a different version of CSGO than the rest of the world. They have the perfect world version, and it's different from the regular CSGO. So that's why this GoTV is a little laggy, but we will try to make this stream as entertaining as possible. For now, Frostfire have broken through the IV area and have taken control of the B bomb site. Revolution, Crazy Guy and Rambutan are pretty low, so they are going to have to fall back and regroup with their teammates. Rambutan tries to push through connector, but ends up getting a bullet in his face. Fog, the only healthy player alive on this team, is trying to make some damage happen, but even he's going to end up falling to dust. T does manage to get the trade onto M1, but he still has 3 more players to take care of. Even he's going to end up falling. Crazy Guy survives with only 11 HP, and he's going to fall back and save his armor so that he can use it in the next round. Frostfire, they're going to have a pretty easy time taking the first pistol round, and let's see if they can continue this momentum.
Terrorists win.
Apparently, Forsaken's teammates had absolutely no idea that this was happening. I mean, it's really shocking to see that since these guys were like right behind him and they were not aware. But regardless, we'll focus on that situation later. Revolution, oh my god, they end up losing 2 of the players at the very start of the round. A-Man sprays both of them down because they were just trying to push out to his DT main area, but A-Man was already there, taking advantage of his spawn. Gets 2 easy kills at the start of the round. Revolution have forced, so they do have this scout pointed in towards the outer bomb side, and we have one player over here defending the B side. The scouter does have backup in the form of Rambutan, but he only has a CZ, and he probably might not be able to connect all these shots at the long range, because CZs, as you all know, are effective only at the close range combat. So it's going to be difficult for them to hold on to these positions. Fog definitely hears them coming over here. He has backup in the form of Rambutan, but at this point, Crazy Guy is going to spot these guys out coming towards the short ladder area. And the rotation was just unfortunate. Rambutan comes towards the B side at the same time that Frostfire decide to execute towards A. That is a historic bad decision. They could have shut them down if Rambutan maintained his position over towards E box, but that simply did not happen. Now they're going to be forced to save their pistol and armor once again. They did force buy in this round. That will mean that they will not have enough money going into the next one. They will have to make do with whatever weapons they salvage in this round. Maybe they can get a few picks and salvage some SMGs or maybe even an AK-47. But for now, Frostfire are going to be heading towards T-spawn. They do not want to give away any of these weapons to Revolution and give them a chance of getting back into the game. I'm actually pretty happy with Revolution's performance for now. For those of you who don't know, Optic India were disqualified while they were playing against Revolution. And the score was somewhere around 12-11 when the admins caught on to Forsaken, and that's when he was detected. But at the same time, Revolution was giving a pretty tough fight to Optic India before the cheats were detected. And now, by default, they have qualified for the next round, and here we are. They are up against Frostfire. We do have a B side stack from Revolution in this side, and it's going to be up to Chapman to defend all these players who are going to be coming through the ladders. Nope, that's not happening. They're actually falling all the way back and going to be making their way from the connector and CT spawn. It's only going to be Rambutan who goes on from the short ladder area. A-Cap has a lot of players heading his way. He definitely hears all these footsteps. A-Man spots out one of these people. Gets the fight. 1, 2. Can he get any more? Tries to spray down the third one, but it's simply not happening. T somehow still surviving. And I don't know how long he can hold on to this. Finally gets the headshot onto A-Man. But no, it's actually going to be Chapman who also goes on along with him. 2 versus 3 situation. Rambutan has gotten himself an AK-47 and he's hightailing out of there. He wants to save this rifle. ET is going to end up falling, but then at least they salvage this AK-47, so that's at least one rifle they have going into this next round. They have $2,000 in the kitty already, and they should be getting more $2,400 going in the next round. That will mean that they have plenty of money in this one, definitely enough to purchase some M4's armor and some utility. That saved AK-47 will be of great help. But no AWP available for the CTs yet, so the shutdown potential is really low. And if Frostfire continue these relentless assaults, they're going to have a pretty easy time overcoming the Revolution defenses. Once again, T is going to be making an aggressive push towards E-box. Luckily, nobody is there in the team main entrance to shut him down just yet, but he's going to have a lot of action headed his way because all the Frostfire players are going to be going into its inner halls. And T is going to be the first point of contact. Jason is along with him to give him some backup. We also have Fog holding a pretty aggressive angle towards the lower ramp. It's only going to be Crazy Guy and Rambutan who are actually defending the A-bomb site right now. The rest of his teammates are just holding and hunting for some information. Frostfire, on the other hand, they seem pretty chill right now. They are beginning to throw their smokes and flashes towards the A-bomb site, but let's see whether or not they actually go there. Just outside of team main, and now the A-side execution begins. Rambutan on top of the green train has spotted them out. A-Cap is going to end up falling to his AK-47, and even Chapman is going to go down. Crazy Guy trying to rattle off some shots, but he's simply not going to be able to connect them, and all of a sudden, this A-side execution from Frostfire has simply just fallen apart. Wonderful crossfire by Rambutan and Crazy Guy, and it's actually going to be a triple kill for Rambutan. What a way to open the round. That's what happens when you give Vietnamese players some AK-47s. Some Vietnam Cold War artifacts going on around here. By the way, did you guys know that USA, when they went into Vietnam War, it's the first time that USA lost an actual battle. And they lost to Vietnamese farmers who had AK-47. So that's one rifle you definitely don't want these people to pick up. And once again, aggressive positions being taken towards short ladder and E-box. Jason falls down to 15 HP, but he does end up getting the kill onto Chapman. So that's man advantage secured for Revolution. The terrorists are now focusing their attention towards the inner halls. We already have ACAP who's just about to get towards highway. I'm not sure if the Revolution players are aware about this. Fog and Crazy Guy, they are on towards the P side, so they should be able to stop his advance, at least for now. But then, at this point, Frostfire, even though they have 4 players, it does seem a doable round for them. They're splitting up across the map and gathering some more information. A-Man throws a couple of nades down short ladder, and now that's going to force... Jason to fall back from the short ladder position and come back towards this A site. Now he's holding the sandwich area. He has backup with his teammates, but they're not going to be seeing any action, at least for now. 40 seconds left on the clock. Frostfire just starting to creep down the ladder. It does look like it's going to be an A site fake. And the rest of his teammates are gearing up outside of the lower ramp. It's going to be up to Crazy Guy and Fog to defend this bomb site at any cost. Crazy Guy gonna end up losing his life instantly. Fog with only 76 HP. Can he get any kills? No, he cannot. Tags down ACAP to 6 HP, but that's simply not gonna be enough to get a kill. Even T ends up walking into the crosshair of the terrorist who was holding that angle. But Rambutan now in a 1 versus 4. He can definitely get the kill onto ACAP. And oh, what? A-Man is taking so much damage from that Molotov. That was a costly mistake. He's now in the 2-shot territory. Rambutan, if he can get the kill onto ACAP and A-Man, he will definitely be in a doable situation. But he does not have a defuse kit. The best thing that he can hope to do at this point is get a few exit kills onto the Frostfire players who will be walking in from the inner halls. But that does not seem to be the case right now. All of them are evacuating towards the CT spawn side. So Rambutan will be able to save this AK-47 once again. And this should be a pretty tough situation for the CTs, because now they have inconsistent money. They have enough money to purchase rifles onto some of their players, but the rest of them are going to have to settle for CZs and SMGs. So it's an unorthodox buy from Revolution. What's worse is that they don't even have a lot of utility. They have 4 smokes, but only 1 Molotov. So if Frostfire decide to go for a full-blown, fast-paced execute in this round, Revolution are not going to have anything at all to stop them. Look at this. They had only 1 Molotov, and even that has been used up now. It does push the white down to 68 HP, but it's going to be of no use at all as Frostfire, they bring on the execution from the Ivy area. Now it's going to be up to T, who is caught in an awkward angle. He has to watch T main as well as Ivy. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to survive this one. Jason does manage to get 1 kill, but that's all he's going to be good for. T turns around, gets the kill onto the Y, and he turns around and gets the kill onto ACAP as well. Wow. Switches to an AWP. He can definitely do this. He doesn't even need the AWP at this point. Zowie and Amon are just so low. He can mow them down with that SMG and get some farm money for him. Extra $600 with kills from the SMGs will be definitely helpful for Revolution, because their economy is not really the healthiest right now. Fog knows exactly where the Frostfire players are. He's about to catch A-Man, just crossing over, sees them, sprays down Zowie. Now A-Man, caught in a 1 versus 2 situation, has only 2 health points to his name, and there you go. Fog is gonna come from behind and execute him. That is the 2nd round taken for Revolution. And T, my god, T was the one who saved that entire round. He was caught in an awkward angle near E-box. He had to watch T main as well as Ivy at the same time. He somehow manages to get the kill onto ACAP, who was opping and T main, and then turn around and gets the kill onto the other aggression as well, onto the other terrorist as well. So that's really good performance for him, and that brings Revolution to their 2nd round. For now, the terrorists do have plenty of money. The Y tries to go for a pick towards the T main area, but doesn't find anything at all. Jason, as always, comes to a shot ladder. He does have backup in the form of 2, who is this round going to be rotating back towards the B bomb site. Frostfire aren't really making any moves at this point. They're just creeping around the map, trying to take some control and gather some information, but they haven't really committed to any of the bomb sites just yet. A-Man trying to peek towards highway, does spot out Crazy Guy, but he does not want to take the fight with him. Knows that there's going to be an off on towards the B site, and that is why Frostfire, they are going to give the call to abandon the B site and bring on the execution towards A. There you go. Chapman already with an opening kill towards Ivy. This should be the A site aggression definitely coming in from Frostfire, as the defenses of Revolution look pretty weak. The smokes are going to come flying in. A-Man already down shot out of his teammates, accompanying him from team main. It's gonna be up to T and Jason to somehow maintain this crossfire and hold on. T does not manage to get anyone, only one kill, and even his teammate is gonna fall. Now it's down to Crazy Guy and Fog in a 2 versus 4 situation. If they lose this round, their economy is gonna be reset, and they are gonna be in a world of struggle. Frostfire somehow manages to get to the 5th round, and even though Revolution had a pretty good defensive setup onto its A site, they completely overwhelmed it by some good trade drills. That's the kind of performance you need to see on Train. The smokes and the molotovs will only help you so much, but the thing is, the CTs have so much potential to take so many angles, so many places to check, and the crossfires can be set up in some really deadly ways. The very fact that Frostfire have absolutely no trouble breaking through the Revolution crossfires, this just means that they are a really strong T-side team, and it's gonna make their life on the CT side much easier. Revolution, on the other hand, do manage to survive with an AWP and an M4, but now the rest of their teammates have absolutely no money. The maximum money available is gonna be on T, with $2,400, and that too is because he managed to get a lot of money with the 2 SMG kills he got in the previous round. So that's that SMG bonus money. It's not the money that he won by losing the round. The CTs are definitely in trouble. They have taken a tactical timeout, and they need to figure out what they are doing if they want to stop this relentless onslaught from the Malaysian team Frostfire. Force by coming in from Revolution. Oh my god, Rambutan taking so much damage from that Molotov. GG. That's instant 2-man advantage taken for Frostfire. Jason still holding behind the smoke, somehow trying to rattle off that shots from this Deeble. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to connect. Oh, he gets a spam shot to A-Man. Tags him down to 7 HP, but not enough to kill him. He's still holding on to the thread of his life. Oh, he's flashed, and there you go. A-Cap comes in to finish him off. Crazy Guy does manage to get the kill onto Zowie, but now his position has been compromised. He has an AWP, and the Frostfire players are definitely going to want to hunt him down. They do not want him saving this big green gun, let alone use it to retake this bomb site. And let's be honest, this is a doable situation. A-Cap and Amon are both so low, even if he throws one nade in their direction, it's going to be enough to blow them to eternity. Crazy Guy, he is in trouble. He has A-Cap waiting for him around connector, and Chapman is already creeping into its CT spawn. Crazy Guy, he's been surrounded from each and every direction, anticipates one of the players coming in from the connector, and he gets a kill. And he gets another one onto Chapman. He's somehow still alive, but he now has only 19 HP. A-Cap, will he go for this kill? Nope, that's not gonna happen. The terrorists are in fact gonna save up their own weapons, and Crazy Guy survives with that sniper rifle in his hands. This will definitely be helpful for him. But what I'm concerned about is that his team does not have enough money. They did force in the previous round. That means the economic situation has never really improved for the CTs. Frostfire get the 6th round of this match, and they already have a pretty good lead. I'm gonna be honest, I think 6 rounds is more than enough on the T side. Most people agree that Train is somewhat of a CT-sided map, but then Frostfire are just proving everyone wrong. They have all these smokes coming to its DA site. They messed up one of their smokes by making it land over there, but not really a problem, because even if they messed up their smokes, Revolution don't really have enough firepower in this round. They only have some P250s and Deagles. Crazy Guy does have an AWP, but that's the only rifle available on the CTs. Oh, and even he's gonna go down. The Wire anticipates his movement and has the crosshair ready onto Crazy Guy already. Rambutan, can he make any damage? Nope, not gonna happen. Fog, even he's gonna end up losing his teammate, and now he finds himself in a 1 versus 5 situation. The best that he can do at this point is somehow go to its team main and take that op away from the Y. But the Y knows exactly where he's going to be coming from. He has the crosshair trained onto him already. Fog, will he be able to get this AWP? or more probably, will he be able to get anything at all? Frostfire players are headed in his direction. And that's a pretty good position from Fog. He will definitely be able to do some damage. There you go. Chapman. Oh, no. Can he get any more? Nope. The only kill he managed to get is onto Chapman. So that's one AK-47 taken away from Frostfire. Not really a lot of damage done because his team is turning into the Bank of Malaysia right now. Look at all the money they have. $8,200 onto the Y. Chapman low on $500, but not really concerned because his teammate can drop him for the next 2-3 rounds at least. Now, finally, Revolution have enough money to put up some decent rifles on board. But once again, I'm concerned because they have only one incendiary grenade. So they will not be able to stop this relentless aggression from Frostfire as they decide to take control of the inner halls. It's only going to be Fog over here who's holding highway. He will have backup in the form of Crazy Guy who can rotate over towards the P side with that AWP. But I'm afraid that it's going to be a little too late because he's now moved on and taken an aggressive position towards the bomb train. Fog is going to have to somehow survive until backup arrives. Throws a smoke towards lower ramp. And there you go. A-Man jumps right through it and instantly gets a kill onto Fog. And oh no! Crazy Guy. He jumps into straight to the connector as well. But either way, he already has the angle onto him. A-Cap with a wonderful double kill. That leaves Rambutan once again in a 1 versus 5 situation. Oh my goodness. Frostfire, they are looking so strong right now. Revolution had the angles onto them, had also thrown down the utility to stop the Frostfire advance, but then they just simply pushed through the smoke and demolished the CTs. Rambutan finally manages to get 1 kill. A-Cap is down, but now his position has been compromised, and Frostfire players, they will definitely want to hunt him down. He's already facing one player coming in towards Ivy. Zowie knows exactly where he is. Pushes through the smoke. And that was a wonderful flash. Blinds Rambutan. And Zowie gets the kill instantly. No rifle saved for Revolution. They do have maximum loss bonus going into this round. But then I'm not sure if that loss bonus is going to be enough to give them some decent weapons. $2,900 at maximum available for the CTs. They can definitely post up some upgraded pistols and maybe even some armor, but they're not going to decide to go for that one instead. This time they have 1 nade, a smoke and a flashbang. That's all the utility that Revolution have. The best thing that they can hope to do right now is get some close positions and get a few kills with the CZs. Hopefully save a few AK-47s, and there you go. T, making the CZ work, has already gotten the kill onto A-Man, and now he's going to be taking that aggressive position towards the shot ladder. It's going to be up to Fog to somehow defend this B bomb site. He's been alone on this bomb site since so long. He never really has any backup. But now we see these guys trying to get something to work over towards the shot ladder, and oh, that was such a wonderful peek. Drops down ladder and climbs immediately back up when he sees Jason over there. Fog somehow still surviving. If he decides to peek, he's gonna end up falling. Oh, Zowie! He spots him out but does not fire even a single shot. Fog still has 100 HP. Revolution, they know that the Frostfire team is going to be heading towards the P site, but I am not sure as to why they haven't rotated yet. Crazy Guy does manage to pick up that AK-47 that A-Man dropped, but he's still holding on towards the outer bomb site. Are they not aware that Frostfire players are already inside the inner halls? Maybe if they decide to push Ivy or C main, they will have more information. Finally, the rotation from CTs comes in towards the P side. That should at least give Revolution a small chance, a glimmer of hope to somehow stop this Frostfire assault towards the P side. And there you go. They come pouring out of the highway. Fog is instantly going to get taken down. Crazy Guy trying to do some damage with that AK-47. Good for only 1 kill. Jason and Rambutan now in a 2 versus 3 situation. They don't have armor, but then if they can get a few AK-47s or maybe some sort of automatic rifles, they will definitely be in a good position to retake this site. They do not have any defuse kits though, so whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna have to do it quickly. Smokes have been laid down. That will make Rambutan's advance really... it's gonna be a really difficult task for him to do so. The Y shoots him down with the AWP, and even Jason is not gonna end up surviving for long. Frostfire on the 9th round already, and Jesus Christ, Revolution, they're gonna need a miracle to save this half. With a 7-round deficit, Revolution finally have enough money to put up a decent buy. And by decent, I mean this time it's actually damn good. They finally have enough utility to stop Frostfire, but is that gonna be enough? T already getting a kill with that Molotov. That is the Frostfire aggression taken care of, at least for now. Jason trying to take that fight, but he's gonna end up losing it. ACAP and the Y still survive on the T side, but now they're up against 3 people. Oh no, the Y misses that shot. It's gonna be up to ACAP to somehow make this work, but T with a double kill. Oh my goodness, this guy gets an ace. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to step up for your team. That is the kind of performance we need to see from Revolution players if they want to have a chance in this half. An ace from T. Wonderful, wonderful performance. And Revolution are clawing their way back into the game. But now, I'm worried. They have won one round, but if they lose this one, they're going to be back into reset territory. And that will mean that Frostfire will win each and every round remaining in this half. And what? Oh no, Crazy Guy accidentally ends up shooting his own teammate. That's some bullshit right there. Definitely going to be a costly mistake. Even Fog is taking a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. That is not the kind of mistakes you can afford to make at this point, Revolution. You just won one round, and it is absolutely essential for you to win this one if you do not want your economy to be reset. But Crazy Guy gets a team kill. Definitely not the way to start the round. But let's see what they're able to do now. They did manage to get a kill onto ACAP. Fog still making that AWP work. Now that Revolution has gone for a double op setup, they will be in a position to shut down any sort of aggression from Frostfire unless they end up shooting themselves in the foot and give Frostfire the advantage that they need. The two AWPs for now making the things work. Rambutan is going to have a lot of players headed his way. Subby coming in from behind that train. And even Chapman is going to be pushing through the smoke. Switches to a flashbang. Switches back to an AK-47, but not in time. Chapman does manage to get the kill onto him. 3 versus 3 situation. Crazy Guy in heaven knows exactly where Chapman is coming from. He throws that nade. Oh no, he misses that shot. But luckily there is backup in the form of his teammates to shut him down. Oh my goodness. Crazy Guy gets another one. Wow, he's making this work. Even the Y is taking a lot of damage. Still surviving behind that train. Smokes it off so that he can make his escape. But I don't really think if he's going to be able to get away. T already has an ankle onto him. Even Crazy Guy is going to be going in for the kill. With only 22 HP left, I'm not sure how he will be able to survive this. Oh no, he misses that shot. How the hell is this guy still alive? Finally going to get taken down. Luckily, he dies just in time, because if he died even a few seconds later, he would have survived beyond the 0-second timer, and that means they would have not gotten any money. Well, even if that happened, I'm not really sure that Frostfire is going to be concerned by that. Money, not really a problem for the terrorists. And Revolution, even though they end up shooting themselves, they somehow salvage this round and win it. Well, that's a good way to come back into the round. Well, they will definitely be in a good position right now. Crazy Guy and Fog, 2 players with the ops, are going to be defending this B site. And there you go, Crazy Guy already making the AWP sing. Gets a kill onto ACAP and also manages to fall back to safety. That's wonderful. He has backup in the form of the other AWP over here. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates with M4s are going to be focusing towards the A site. Crazy Guy going for aggressive peek once again. Gets 2 kills. Oh my god. Crazy Guy holding true to his name is going absolutely berserk. But does he know that Chapman is right here? Yes, he does. And he's on a quad kill. He's just 1 round away from getting yet another ace. But it's going to be stolen away from him. But regardless, that was a wonderful performance. 4 kills with the AWP. And wow. Wow. What a way to step up for Revolution. T gets an ace in the previous round. Crazy Guy with a quad kill. And somehow, on the back of individual performances, Revolution are crawling their way back into this game. 5-9, and they will definitely be looking forward to make this into a 9-6 half, as Frostfire do not have enough money to put up a decent buy. Definitely not good against these AWPs. They only have Deagles and Tech-9s. Let's see if they're able to make this work. Crazy Guy somehow still alive. Switches to CZ. Will he be able to get these kills? Gets the kill onto Chapman. Knows the Y is behind him. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Turns around and gets that headshot. That was absolutely ridiculous. How the hell did he get that second shot? Crazy Guy. Oh my god, what a god. T finishes off ACAP and somehow with a 4-round comeback. Wow. These guys, I mean, they were on a horrible half. They were down 9-2. And then they go from 9-2 to 9-6. I mean, not the best half that you can have, but that's a wonderful comeback. Frostfire now on the CT side. They're going to be stacking this A side. They're only going to leave A-man over here holding pretty far back into B. His teammates have a good boost over here. Zowie is in a good position to shut down these people on top of Connector. Ticket boot. But the terrorists have already started flooding in towards the center train. And now they're already on towards the bomb side. They're getting so many kills. It's going to be up to Zowie to somehow make this work. He gets the kill onto the bomb planter. But is that going to be enough? How the hell is he still alive? Reloads the gun. And he's still making those shots work. He has backup in the form of Zowie, who does manage to get the kill onto Fog. But I don't know if it's going to be nearly enough. 2 versus 3 situation. And now Zowie all alone, all by himself. And he's finally going to end up losing his life by facing a flurry of bullets headed towards him. Revolution win the pistol round, and now they have a real chance of tying the score with Frostfire. Revolution have a good buy in this round. They are throwing their smokes and flashes over towards the A site. It's going to be an execution over here. A-Cap has a pretty aggressive angle, but he's not going to face any action just now. Tries to take the fight, manages to get the kill onto Rambutan, but the trade comes in, and that's going to be the end for him. We have Zowie, who's trying to make some shots through the smoke with that scout, but not going to be able to connect anything just for now. Zowie also now peeking in through the smoke. All of a sudden, they find themselves in a 2 versus 4 situation. Zowie, oh, how did he not spot him? He's still trying to do some damage. Zowie switches to a scout as well. And now, oh no, he misses that shot on the Jason. Tags him down with 1 bullet, but Jason finishes on with the AK-47. My goodness, Revolution. They deny the Frostfire's force buy. And now Frostfire are going to have to go for an eco. This will mean that Revolution might just be able to catch up with the Malaysian team. Or maybe even take a lead in this half. As expected, Frostfire are going to go for a full eco. Only USPs, they purchase nothing at all. And it's going to be a relentless beef push from Revolution. A-Man over here is going to be facing a lot of action headed his way. Let's see what he can do with this silenced pistol. He's going to be backstabbed from the highway area. A-Man not going to be able to do anything at all. Even Chapman going to end up falling. Smokes and flashes come flying in, and this Fog, he's hungry for kills. He's going ahead and taking the fight with that SMG. He wants that money. $600 extra. And that's what Revolution want. They want the money, they want the momentum, and they do not want Frostfire to get back into this game. Finally, Frostfire have enough money to purchase some rifles, but once again, my concern is that they don't have any incendiary grenades. So if Revolution go for a full-on execute, they are not going to be able to stop them. The smokes can only hold them back for so long, but let's see whether or not if they're able to make this work. Rambutan going aggressive towards Ivy. We do have Chapman with the FAMAS defending this place. Anti-flash. There you go. Perfectly predicts that flash coming towards him. And he somehow dodges it as well. So for now, this Ivy aggression is working out pretty well for the terrorists. Chapman, oh my god, that nade pushes him down to 51 HP. That is hurt. That is painful as hell. Revolution also trying to take control of Ivy anti-mid. Looks like it is going to be a A-side collapse. A-Cap and Zowie are holding short ladder, expecting a push from Revolution towards the inner halls. And they have already rotated 2 of their players towards the B side. This could be a disaster. If Revolution decide to execute right now, they will be easily able to take this site. This is not a good defensive setup from Frostfire. Chapman alone towards E-box. He does have backup in the form of 2 of his teammates holding short ladder, but do they know that Revolution already are sending their players down Ivy, and they're just about to backstab them right now. Jason rattling off some shots and gathering attention, making sure that the Revolution players still hang on towards the short ladder side. Meanwhile, his teammates have already leaked into the team mid, and Ivy, the A site, is about to crumble for them right now. Zowie on the bomb train trying to rattle off some shots, but not gonna connect any of those. Zowie ends up getting a triple kill, but he finally falls. Can he do any more? Zowie and A-Man now in a 2 versus 2 situation. Definitely a doable round. The White gonna be looking forward to get 2 more kills. A-Man gets the kill onto T, and now it's Crazy Guy in a 1 versus 2. Oh no, he misses. Oh, he actually ends up landing that shot. I have no idea how the hell he did that, but now he knows exactly where the other guy also is, and he does not miss that one. Crazy Guy 1 versus 2 clutch. That was a pretty good round. If the stream was a little bit smoother, we would have been able to see a triple kill from the Y and a 1 versus 2 clutch from Crazy Man. Once again, we apologize for the GoTV lagging, but as you all know, the Chinese CSGO servers are different from the rest of the world. They have a perfect world version, so the Chinese firewalls, they do cause a lot of problems when we are trying to spectate some matches which are happening in Shanghai. But hopefully these problems will be sorted out by the end of by the next match or something. And tomorrow we are going to be having a clean feed coming in, so all the streams tomorrow will be lag free, hopefully, unlike today. But let's see, let's talk about the technicalities later. For now, we do have Frostfire on a complete eco, A-Cap and A-Man with a Deagle and CZ respectively, but they don't have any armor, so landing those shots is actually going to be a problem, especially when they're up against AK-47s. Revolution also have plenty of utility, which they will use to scout out any information that they can. And Jason, nice flick, and down goes A-Cap. That is man advantage secured for the terrorists. They are going to be looking to bust out of this team mid position right now. We do have 2 players in towards the shot ladder, Zowie and A-Man. Let's see what they can do. Zowie gonna take a bullet to the head instantly. A-Man still hiding inside the smoke. Oh, this could be huge. He gets 1 kill, but that's it. Fog turns around and gets the headshot onto him. The White now in a 1 versus 5. Oh my god. How the hell did Crazy Guy not see him? He somehow managed to survive, and he's just bunny hopping across the map. Finally gonna get taken down by Fog. And my god, the White. If he had an M4 in this round, I'm pretty sure he could have done a lot more damage. I'm shocked as to how Frostfire were not able to see him, and he was just simply able to get an easy kill with the USP. Frostfire now have taken a tactical timeout. They definitely need this. After leading 9-6, they're actually surprised as to how they conceded 5 rounds to Revolution in a row. I considered Frostfire to be a good team on the CT side, but then this is just bad right now. Revolution have won 5 rounds in a row. That means it's going to be maximum loss bonus available for the CTs as they finally bring up the op onto the Y. Let's see if he's able to shut them down right now. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Crazy Guy and T leading with 20 and 19 kills respectively. Meanwhile, everyone on the Frostfire side is down at only 11 kills. The highest on them is going to be A-Man with 14 kills. Let's see what Crazy Guy does in this round. He is going to be posting that op towards the inner halls, hoping for some aggression from any of the Frostfire players towards highway. But the only aggression they are going to be seeing is towards the outer side. These 2 guys push all the way down to its team mid and manage to get the kill onto Jason and Fog. That's man advantage secured for the CTs, and they are definitely crawling their way back into this game. Revolution now stuck in a pretty awkward spot. They do have Crazy Guy inside the inner halls. His teammates are following close behind. So let's see whether or not they're able to build this. We only have 1 defender. That's going to be A-Man towards the B site. We do have Zowie coming in just now, but I'm not sure if these 2 guys will be able to stop this relentless aggression from Revolution. Crazy Guy with that AWP lining up those flashbangs, and here they come pouring in. No smokes thrown, but they somehow still managed to get inside the bomb site. But we do have different plans. A-Man still surviving at 1 HP, finally gonna get taken down by Crazy Guy by a spam. But now he finds himself in a 1 versus 3 situation, and he's being surrounded from every side. Gets completely blinded, jumps and sticks to the bomb train so that he can survive for at least a few more seconds, trying to gather some information as to where the Frostfire players are. But there you go. As soon as he picked up the C4, Zowie from highway sprays him down, and Frostfire are making their way back into this game. They are now on double digits and only 1 round away from catching up with Revolution. Oh, but now Frostfire, they are looking pretty desperate. Look at this. The Y has an AWP, and he's going to be pointing it towards team mid. A-Cap also going to have an op towards Ivy. That means Frostfire will definitely be able to shut down this A side completely for Revolution. The only hope that Revolution has of getting back into this round is if they decide to go towards the P side. And there you go. ACAP sees him jumping up and down, tags down Rambutan in the leg, down to 16 HP. Luckily, he survives because he was jumping up and down, but that should have definitely been a kill. Now ACAP knows that the Revolution players are going to be coming towards the A site. We already have a rotation over here. Zowie into a shot ladder, reviewing a lot of information for his team. Crazy Guy, on the other hand, trying to gather some information towards the B side. He's not going to find any of the players over there. It's going to be A-Man alone by himself, who is just beginning to push all the way down towards the lower ramp. An aggressive position by him. Even if he hears a footstep, that should be more than enough information for him to relay to his teammates. Frostfire still strong on this A-side defense as Revolution. They are just burning down time and trying to figure out where to go. Trying to take control of team mid once again, but they have ACAP looking right in their direction. Let's see if they are able to overcome his AWP pointed towards him. Zowie instantly gonna get punished for taking that position over there. Smokes and flashes come flying in, players come pouring in. Crazy Guy gets a kill onto ACAP, but the Y with the AWP doing so much damage. He's picked up 2 kills already, but now he finds himself in a 2 versus 2 situation as backup comes in. The bomb is... Oh no! A-Man with the AK-47 gets a kill onto Jason Strong. So that means that's on... Oh my goodness, this is a disaster. If they could have got on the bomb plant, they would have had a chance of getting back into this game. But then Revolution, they lose their bomb planter. And now they're running out of time as well. They survive with no money left. That's going to be an economic disaster for the terrorists. They have won 5 rounds in a row, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But then Rambutan NT at only $1,900. Where did all that money go? Down the drain, ladies and gentlemen. Frostfire back to 11-11. The scores are tied. And this round, Frostfire have all the advantage that they can get. They have 2 AWPs. And it's going to be Chapman who's going to settle for an SMG. And he's going to take this close position towards Ivy. If he can get a few kills with that SMG, that's going to be a lot of money in the bank for the CTs. But for now, Crazy Guy did manage to get the kill onto Zowie, and all of a sudden Revolution, even though they were pretty much on an eco, they somehow are making this B-side aggression work. Look at all that. Look at all those kills going in their favor. The clocks are working their magic, and all of a sudden ACAP and Chapman find themselves in a 2 versus 4 retake situation. How the hell did this go wrong? Frostfire had everything that they needed to shut down Revolution. All Revolution had was a couple of P250s and clocks. Frostfire, on the other hand, had 2 AWPs, yet they were not able to stop this relentless aggression towards the lower ramp. That's the kind of firepower that Revolution bring to the table. And now Frostfire, after winning 2 rounds, they are going to be losing this one, and that is once again going to send them into eco territory. They do have 2 AWPs, so maybe in the next round, the rest of their teammates will pick up some CZs and armor so that they can complement the op with some additional firepower. Revolution once again have taken the lead. They were trailing in the first half. At one point, they were down 2-9, and now they're up against 1 round. 12-11. I don't know how the hell did they manage to make this impressive comeback, but I am enjoying this. The Y and A-Man with a few upgraded pistols are going to be looking forward to land some sweet 1Ds. A-Man, oh no, panic sprays, tags down Jason to 59 HP, but does not get any kill. Now the Revolution are going to break into this B side, and wow, look at all these kills coming in for A-Man. Lands 2 1Ds, that's wonderful. Can he get a third? How the hell is he still alive? Falls back into the smoke so that he can retake the site from some different angle. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the backstab coming in from the inner halls is going to be shut down by Rambutan. Crazy Guy and Fog now in a 2 versus 3 situation. Fog sprays down A-Man, now down to a 2 versus 2. They know exactly where the Y is, but they have absolutely no idea as to where Zowie was. There you go, finally gonna get spotted. And how the hell did he manage to get that kill? Crazy Guy, oh no, he runs out of bullets, climbs up on the top of the train. The Y knows exactly where he is, and he peeks out and gets that kill with the AWP. Frostfire are back in this game, and that is going to be the Revolution economy now reset. Luckily, they have some money left onto Fox, so they might just be able to go for upgraded pistols and make this force buy work once again. But Frostfire, oh my god, this game is so intense. Once again, with a bunch of AK-47s and a few Tech 9s, Revolution are going to be looking forward to make this B play once again. Chapman, already to its short ladder, is going to be looking for any information, looking for some footsteps so that he can relay that information to his team and get that rotation working in time. But there you go. Here they come pouring down. We have A-Man over here with that M4 who's trying to land some kills. Somehow manages to go to the middle train and get that nade damage. He's already gotten 2 kills. Revolution, they're down 2 players and A-Man has done his job already. Fog and Rambutan now alive in a 2 vs 4 situation. The bomb has been planted, so that's extra $800 into the bank accounts of Revolution. But Rambutan has still a lot more work to do. Oh my goodness! Gets 2 wonderful kills. And he's gonna making this. Oh my goodness! It's a 3rd one! He gets the kill onto the Y as well. It's now a 1 vs 1. And this is definitely a doable situation. A-Man, he has a oh no! A-Man does not even have a defuse kit. If Revolution can kill some more time, A-Man is gonna have to... Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful round. Revolution, they always make this work. They were on a bloody eco, and yet they make this round work. Rush lower ramp, they lose 2 players at the start of the round, but some wonderful clutch kills from Rambutan give them enough time and make A-Man fall back with that AWP. Revolution, they always make these eco rounds work and put Frostfire in a really tough situation. The Y still has that AWP which he managed to save from the previous round, but the rest of his teammates simply don't have enough firepower to stop this relentless aggression from Revolution. Rambutan gets a nice 1-tap onto the Y, and down goes the AWP. That SMG still doing some damage at this point. Crazy Guy is the only player that Frostfire have lost. I'm sorry, only player that Revolution have lost. But then all these shotgun kills. Look at A-Man chiming in with that shotgun, and he's managed to switch to an AK-47. Can he get any more kills? Nope, not gonna happen. Fog finally shuts him down with the Khalil. And Revolution only 1 round away from match point. They are doing this. Wonderful performance on the T side from both these teams actually. Crazy Guy with the AWP hoping to make something work towards teammate, while the rest of his teammates are going to be coming in from Ivy. Already takes a ton of damage and tags down. Oh no, he cannot get that flick in time, but luckily his teammates are here from Ivy and they are here to back him up and get some trade kills. Frostfire don't really have a lot of weaponry in this round, but they're still making something work. If the Y can manage to retrieve that op, it's going to be wonderful, but nope. Instead, they're going to end up losing their own AWP, and now the Y has managed to pick up that sniper rifle. Let's see if he can land a few shots and make this work. There's definitely no way he's going to be able to retake the site. Oh no, he misses that shot. Peeks in, and he misses once again. T is going to be able to kill him. Those are the kind of mistakes that Frostfire really cannot afford to make at this point. Going into this match, Frostfire was the stronger team. Revolution from Vietnam, not the most experienced in the Asian scene, but then if they can have such a dangerous T side on train, then I'm worried about what they can do on other maps. Frostfire are gonna have to go for a Hail Mary buy, afford whatever they can for Masters and M4s. They in fact don't even purchase helmets, which is actually a wise decision. It should give them enough money to purchase a smoke instead, but Revolution have slowed things down. T, what have you done? Accidentally ends up flashing himself, but luckily none of the CTs are pushing Ivy, so he's out of danger at least for now. Zowie, however, has a pretty aggressive position towards E-Box. He does have backup in the form of ACAP, who's holding just outside of Green Train, and we have Chapman who's watching Ivy. Oh, shoulder peeks, spot some of these people, throws down the smoke so that he can hold them back at least for some time. But those Molotovs are going to force Chapman all the way towards the locker. He knows that T is just beyond the smoke. How the hell is he still alive? I'm surprised that Chapman did not die by that volley of bullets. Crazy guy now lining up his smokes to throw outside, and now this A side is going to be under assault from the terrorists. These players are come pouring in. Jason already down towards green train. Does he even realize that he passes one player? No, he doesn't, and he gets backstabbed by ACAP. Still on top of the train, ACAP is doing a lot of damage. That's the second kill he's gotten now. Now Crazy guy with only 5 HP remaining. Fog, the only healthy player left. 2 versus 5 situation. Revolution is, despite being so close to finishing the game, they have just fallen apart in this round. All this time, they have been making executes work towards the B side, but the A side takes are still pretty weak from Revolution. Or maybe I could say that the Frostfire defense on the A side is much better than their defense on the B side. Chapman, hungry for more. Oh my goodness, he was running out with a knife in his hand, and it's only natural that Fog is able to get the kill onto him. 15-13, Revolution still at match point, but Frostfire, they are not far behind. They only need to win 2 more rounds if they want to force this game into overtime. It does seem tough because Revolution still have plenty of money left in their kitty. So Frostfire, they're going to have to pull off a miracle and win each and every round in a row. That does seem tough at this point because Frostfire do not have a sniper rifle on their team. So they're going to have to rely on these individual performances by ACAP and Zowie. Maybe hoping that they can make something work if they can get some close aggressive positions, maybe towards E-box or towards the red train. But for now, none of that seems to be possible. We do have some aggression from ACAP towards Ivy. He's gonna throw that smoke down, gets blinded, falls back, and now Revolution are being cornered on each and every part of the map. They're still holding inner halls. That's the only map control they have right now. They know that Frostfire are aggressive towards Ivy. They know that they are also aggressive towards the team mid. Crazy guy has a good boost. Let's see whether or not he's able to get any kills with this. The smoke is just about to dissipate and he's going to be in danger. ACAP climbing up that ladder. Oh, he does not show himself. So Crazy guy, he's going to have to wait a little more if he wants to see some action. Finally drops down, and now Revolution have 1 minute left on the clock. They have to make a move. A-Man alone on the B side. If they can make this B side aggression work once again, it's gonna be really good. It's something that Revolution have been able to do in each and every round of their half, especially on ecos. But for now, it does seem that they're gonna be focusing towards this A side, where we already have 3 CTs defending this area. ACAP not quite managing to get a kill. Finally gonna go down. He's good for only 1 as the trade comes in from the Y and Chapman. Oh my god, Zowie doing a ton of damage. Gets 1. Can he get any more? It's all gonna be up to Fog. And he's just trapped in the sandwich area, surrounded by each and every direction. A double kill from Zowie is gonna be enough to shut down all the aggression from Revolution right now. And Frostfire, 15-14. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the deciding round. Will the match go to overtime, or will Revolution come out on top on a 16-14 scoreline? It does seem that we are headed for an overtime because Revolution don't have enough money. No AK-47s, not enough utility, and Frostfire have AWPs and a ton of utility to shut them down. It does seem that we are going to be going into overtime, ladies and gentlemen, unless Revolution can make this B aggression, this B eco rush work once again in their favor. They have been doing so in this match time and again. Let's see if they're able to do it once again. They're already going to blow apart the windows and indicate that they might just be able to hit A right now. But then I don't think Frostfire is buying that. They have A-Man waiting for them already over here. And the Y also with the AWP watching highway. This crossfire between these two people is going to be essential if they want to stop Revolution from coming in. Gearing up for their smokes. And as soon as these smokes and flashes come flying in, these players will come pouring in. A-Man throws a Molotov. It does a ton of damage as Revolution are forced to push through it. He gets 1 kill with the M4. Can he do any more? Crazy guy just coming in through the smoke. Jason tries to get that bomb plant. The Y gets a kill onto Rambutan. And now all of a sudden Crazy guy and Fog find themselves in a 2 versus 5. At least the bomb has been planted. So they might just have some chance of making this work if they manage to survive for long enough. But then Frostfire have a ton of Molotovs and smokes that they can throw in their direction to stop them from letting them defuse. Crazy Guy switches to a CZ, not going to be able to get that kill. And Frostfire, wonderful retake. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into overtime. Overtime number 1 is live. Revolution gonna be starting on the T side. Plenty of money on both these teams, and they need to win 2 rounds in a row to break the economy of the other team. Let's see if they're able to do it. Revolution are gonna be sending their offer Crazy Guy all the way down Ivy, where he's gonna be met by some aggression from Chapman. Let's see if he's able to get this trade in. He's gonna get smoked off, so that's Frostfire taking control well and good of the Ivy area. Let's see if they're able to get the same control over the team mid as well. For trying to look for some peaks, jiggle peeking around the corner, looking out for any AWPers onto the CT side. The AWPer on CT, the Y though, is gonna be holding the other side of team mid, waiting for any aggression. He does have backup in the form of his teammate Chapman over there towards Ivy, but for now, it does seem that they have already sneaked into its team mid. Crazy Guy and Fog just gearing up for this execute. Meanwhile, Jason is just outside of short ladder, waiting for the go. We do have Rambutan who's lining up for a flashbang, but on this side, Zowie managed to get the kill onto Crazy Guy. T comes in with the trade. 4 versus 4 situation. And now Revolution are running out of time. Less than 50 seconds left on the clock, and they have to make a decision. Meanwhile, Chapman has already pushed all the way into Ivy. He sees them going towards the inner halls. We do have A-Man who's in towards the B side, trying to defend this for as long as possible. But it's going to be too late. Revolution will definitely be able to get this plant. And if A-Man can push through the smoke and get a few cheeky kills, it's gonna be so good. There you go, look at him go. Trying to spray down, manages to tag T down to 9 HP, but not quite enough to get a kill. But all the players in Revolution, they are so low right now. A single spray down, 1 lucky bullet through the smoke, and that's gonna be good night for Revolution. Frostfire surrounding them from each and every direction. Chapman, oh my god, had such a good backstab, but Rambutan is there waiting for him. Now Fog and Rambutan in a 2 versus 2 situation. A-Man going for the tag, and there he goes. He manages to win it, and Frostfire have successfully retaken this bomb site. That's gonna be 16-15. The first round of the overtime going in favor of the Malaysian team. Revolution, they can afford this one last buy. If they end up losing this round, they are probably going to end up giving Frostfire all 3 rounds of the half, because in the next round they will not have any money. So Frostfire really need to win this round if they want to completely demolish Revolution. And once again, it's going to be a relentless B execute. There you go, already kills coming in. The White, oh no, he misses that shot, and he's instantly gonna pay for it with his life. The rotation is coming in, but that is gonna leave Zowie in a 1 versus 4. All the players in Revolution are so damn low, they get dinked. And that's the most annoying part about M4s. They dink you down to less than 10 HP, but then it doesn't quite get you the kill. If Zowie knew that the Revolution players are so low, I'm pretty sure he would have gone for this retake. He does imagine that it's a 1 versus 4 situation, so he decides to save, and that's actually the wrong call. If he was only aware that Revolution players are so low, I'm pretty sure he could have actually clutched this 1 versus 4 situation and won the round. But for now, Revolution, they're going to end up losing the second. Oh, they're actually going to end up coming back in this game. So that's 16-16, scores are tied. And now the deciding round of the half is going to be coming in next. both the teams have decent weaponry going into this round. Revolution are gearing up for an A side execute. They are throwing their smokes all the way down here. Let's see whether or not they are able to make this work, because the Frostfire, that was actually a rhyming. Frostfire have really good defense setup onto SCA side. ACAP manages to get what killed, but instantly gets traded out. Now it's gonna be up to the Zowie to make some magic happen with that AWP, waiting for them at the edge of the smoke, and Crazy Guy is gonna spray him down through it. Now he's in a 1 versus 2 situation, making it 1 versus 1 as he manages to get the spray transfer onto A-Man. He also manages to retrieve the C4. Oh my goodness, he's doing this. A-Man, if he clutches this, it's gonna be a 1 versus 3 clutch for him. And Crazy Guy, now with the C4, already makes his way towards the B site. He's going to be going for a pretty unorthodox plant, not the standard plant position. And if he can get the backstab onto this guy, this is going to be wonderful. Chapman, oh, does he see him going towards highway? No, he doesn't. Chapman, I'm pretty sure he won't even be able to find the C4 right now. And since he can't find the C4, he can't do any fake defusals to lure Crazy Guy out of the position. Now he sees it. He's gonna throw that Molotov, and here comes the defuse. Oh no, it's actually a fake defuse. And Chapman, he is so wise. He realizes that Crazy Guy would be somewhere up on the highway. That's why he threw that Molotov, and he now starts checking the CT side. Luckily, Crazy Guy was just too low, and Chapman is able to clutch out this 1 versus 1 situation and somehow take the lead with 17-6. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the game, and this time Revolution have some pretty good plans for their CT side. We have a double op setup, Crazy Guy and... Okay, wait, what? Are these guys AFK? Ah, god damn it. Again, technical problems. Well, at least now we know that Revolution is going for a double op setup. That means Frostfire is gonna be in a world of trouble. As soon as we get this technical pause away, and as soon as Rampathan and these guys, the 2 AFK players... if they get back in the game, we should be going live once again. Here we go, we are back. Crazy Guy. Okay, this time it's pretty exciting. Revolution, they did go for a double op setup before the technical timeout, but now they've decided to go with only one of these. Crazy Guy has a pretty aggressive position towards the highway area, but does he know that Zowie is just around the corner waiting for him? They are both going to be peeking each other at the same time. It's going to be the 1 versus 1 op duel, and this duel is what's going to determine the outcome of this round. Let's see who budges first. Zowie throws that flashbang. That's going to be Crazy Guy's cue to get the hell out of there. He knows that they are inside and they're going to be heading towards him. So he falls back and takes a more passive position. Also has backup in the form of his teammate Fog over here. Meanwhile, the rest of Revolution are still focusing on the A site. Frostfire, on the other hand, they are taking things pretty slow. 1 minute left on the clock, and they are still scouting out some positions and trying to gather some information. But meanwhile, A-Man, tries to peek highway, instantly gonna get punished by Crazy Guy with that AWP. The Zoom Banger shuts him down. Chapman waiting for any aggression towards Ivy, and he might just be able to catch Rambutan off guard right now. There you go. Rambutan jiggle peeking around the corner to gather some information, spots him, and there you go. Smokes and Molotovs gonna be thrown towards each other, so that means no more Ivy action, at least for now. Chapman pushing all the way inside, assisted with a couple of flashbang. He gets in through the smoke, and this position by Chapman could be really good. Gets the play onto Tech. Oh, no! He sprays him down. It's a double spray down for him. Rambutan also manages to get another kill onto him. And there you go. All of a sudden, Zowie finds himself in a 1 versus 4. There's no time left. So that is the first round secured from Revolution as they catch up with Frostfire. Scores tied at 17-17. Once again, Aman trying to make something work with that op. This time, I'm surprised that Zowie is not going to be the one who's going to be opping. But let's see if he can make this work. A switch in roles is definitely something that Revolution will not be expecting. And they might just be able to make something work with this. We have broken through into it's the A side right now. Rambutan from the heaven area trying to land some shots, but not going to happen. Fog is hiding behind the smoke, but the Zowie is going to get him. Wonderful spray down, and that leaves Jason and Crazy Guy. Nope, make it only Crazy Guy in a 1 versus 5 situation. There's absolutely no way he's winning this. And Frostfire, they are 1 round closer to knocking Revolution out of this tournament. Frostfire definitely are going to be on match point right now. And Crazy Guy, he needs to pull off some wonderful performances. Oh no, he misses that shot. Gets the other one. Finally gonna be able to get that kill, but now his position has been compromised and he's being surrounded from each and every side. Throws that smoke down so that he doesn't get backstabbed and he can focus on only one position. Zowie gonna get taken down by Crazy Guy, but A-Man is here for the trade and they are not gonna let Revolution save that AWP. This could potentially be the last round of the game. Frostfire really need to make this work. Otherwise, Revolution are simply going to drag it into yet another overtime. Those nades are going to do a ton of damage. There you go. A-Man already down to 68 HP. And they're all breaking in through Ivy right now. T managed to get 1. But that's all he's going to be good for. Oh no. He does not even get a kill. He tags Subby down to 3 HP. But not quite yet. Jason comes in through the smoke and gets another kill as well. But that's all he's going to be good for. Crazy Guy and Fog now in a 2 versus 4. They have to win this anyhow. Otherwise, they're going to get knocked out of the tournament. Fog already pushing in through the smoke. Hopefully trying to catch someone off guard. He catches Zowie off guard. There you go. Back to a 2 versus 3 situation. Subby is really low. Crazy Guy gonna end up losing his life. And Chapman accidentally assassinates his own teammate. He's flashed. But now he knows exactly where one player is. Still pushing in through the smoke. He's going for the defuse. Oh no, he does not have a kit. Gets the kill onto Chapman, but he still has to kill A-Man if he wants to make this done. No, not gonna happen. A-Man climbs up that ladder and puts a bullet in his head. Goodbye, Frostfire. They are going to be going into the playoffs, and that is going to be Revolution knocked out of the tournament. Nope, not just yet. We still have 1 more map to go, and if Frostfire, if they win the second map as well, they are going to be going through to the playoffs. We will be back with the second map really soon. Don't go anywhere.
drowning deep, and the water from around slowly weeps like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking. Gonna take some time, but I will prove I'm stronger. The devil's gonna hold, trying to pull me under tonight. Make a fire, put away my tears. Gonna creep out of those wasted years. Those wasted years.
Best audio setting is the one you're comfortable with, so you can act and react anytime. Intuitive touch panel for treble and bass adjustment. With driverless design, you just plug and play.
The sunlight begins to fade now, and I feel like I'm losing time, but I don't know how I'm here. The sunlight has turned to gray, and I feel like I'm losing love again. I don't know how I'm here. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. 'Cause it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna breathe. And it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna need. And it's you that I wanna need. And I know now we're getting older. The world we built is slipping through our fingers. We're running out of time. But you are the one I've chosen, and I won't lay still, live and live. behind, imprisoned by this love. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. 'Cause it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna breathe. And it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna need.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second map of Revolution versus Frostfire. This is the lower bracket finale. That means the team that loses this match is gonna get eliminated from the tournament. And the team that wins it is gonna make their way to the playoffs. That is the second stage of the tournament. The warm-up is about to end soon, and we will be going live shortly. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2, Revolution versus Frostfire. Revolution are on the brink of getting eliminated from the tournament, and Frostfire have almost secured their spot in the playoffs. They already have won the first map, Train, and now this is the map pick of Revolution, Cash. Let's see whether or not they're able to do a comeback on this one. And already we see a pretty good strategy over here. They're all going to be rushing down towards the B side, and wonderful, Jason getting multiple kills. Oh my goodness, this team is going berserk. Subby gets 2 kills of his own, but Fog is going to shut him down. ACAB now the sole survivor onto Frostfire. He's up against 2 opponents. The bomb is dropped already. Fog and Rambutan have taken aggressive positions, and they will not let ACAB recover the C4. He does have a P250, so he can one-tap these people, but he does not have any armor, so he is practically going to get aim-punched all over. He's also worried about somebody backstabbing him. Luckily, that's not going to be the case, but the smoke comes in, and now he is going to get delayed. Luckily, he does have 1 minute left on the clock, so he does have time to play around and, you know, use some mind games onto Revolution. But Revolution had such a good read on Frostfire in this round. They sent 4 players down towards the P site. And now it's a very good crossfire. Oh, what a wonderful shot on the Fog. Boils it down to a 1 versus 1. Rambutal still trying to struggle. And here he peeks out. Gets the headshot onto ACAP. And Revolution walk away with the first pistol round. A glimmer of hope added to their economy. Frostfire, however, they now have plenty of money considering that Subby did manage to get 2 kills. Even though they did not get the bomb plant, I'm not sure if they will be able to go for this force buy. Yes, they are going to go for it. Subby, in fact, since he got 3 kills in the previous round, he's even going to pick up an SMG. That's additional firepower on the T side, while the rest of his teammates are going to settle for CZs and Deagles. Armor on everyone, and it is going to be an A-site execute. Let's see what they're able to do with it. 3 players going to be sneaking in from the squeaky area. It's going to be up to T and Fog over here to shut them down with these SMGs. Flashes come pouring in. Here's a counter flash from Fog. He accidentally messes it up and blinds each and every player on the T side. He's good for only 1 kill though, as Ayman finally guns him down with the Deagle. Now T has backup in the form of Crazy Guy, doing a lot of damage with that MP5. Oh, he managed to get 2 kills. That's $1,200 added in the bank for him. It's actually going to be Crazy Guy who ends up getting those kills, but never mind. As long as someone is fragging, they are happy. Dawai and Ayman now going to be trapped in a 1 versus 2. But oh my goodness, Dawai doing so much damage with that Deagle. Now it's all going to be Rambutan, and he's all by his lonesome. The C4 is already making its way towards the B side. He gets the kill onto Dawai, but how does he know that the C4 is already making its way towards B? Ayman into the vents. He's broken them, and now at this point, Revolution should be aware that the C4 is not going to be anywhere on the east side. But meanwhile, Ayman has managed to get the bomb down, so that's a pretty good eco for Frostfire already. He only has 21 HP though. He needs to land a 1 deeg, and that's not going to be possible. Rambutan sprays him down, and Revolution bring the second round on board as well. But that was a bloody good eco for Frostfire. They have a force buy. I mean, they did manage to get 4 kills and even get the bomb plant. So that's a lot of money added in the bank for Frostfire, and a lot of guns taken away from Revolution. That means it's a pretty good eco round, and now Frostfire will be in a really good position to bring up a good buy. They should definitely be having some SMGs and armor going into this, but looks like they are going to settle for clocks only and continue this round without buying anything. Inconsistent buy. Zowie has an AK-47, but the rest of his teammates have only Deagles and Tech 9s. Let's see what they're able to make do with this. Luckily, they do have plenty of smokes and Molotovs. That means they should be able to get a decent execute if they decide to go anywhere. Maybe even play a few mind games. Rampathan and Jason already having pretty aggressive positions towards the B side. They will be getting a lot of information by pushing all the way down here. They are going to be aware that Frostfire is nowhere to be seen on the B side. And in fact, Zowie has already made contact over towards A. A-Cap also trying to rattle off some shots with that Tech 9. Trying to create some distractions. The rotation has already come in. Fog, Crazy Guy, and T all holding these angles over here. It's a pretty good crossfire setup from Crazy Guy and Fog. Let's see what Crazy Guy is able to do with this M4. The door swings open. He knows that there is a Tech 9 in there, but let's see what he decides to do with it. Smokes and flashes come flying in. Crazy Guy not quite blind yet. He managed to avoid that flashbang. Fog doing a ton of damage. Gets only one kill though. Crazy Guy, it's all going to be up to him. And this A-side defense is falling apart for Frostfire right now. Revolution left with only 2 players. 2 versus 4 situation. They do not have a defuse kit. They have one onto Rampathan, but not one onto Jason. And looks like they are going to go for a full save. Frostfire have taken their first round. And there we go. 2-1. Revolution is not going to go for this retake. In fact, they're just going to fall back and try to take some exit frags. A-Man is on the hunt. He's looking around towards CT base. Makes contact with Rampathan. Luckily does not take too much damage. Rampathan now, however, has exposed himself. And now the rest of his terrorists are also going to be looking forward to hunt him down. A-Man trying to spray through that wall. Does not connect any of the shots though. But Rampathan can't really go far ahead. The T's have already made their way towards mid-garage. And A-Man, he's hungry for more. He's jumping around, trying to fire everywhere. Luckily, Rampathan manages to survive with the skin of his teeth. And he manages to retain that M4. 2 M4s onto Revolution right now, while the rest of his teammates are going to have to go for upgraded pistols. And they have a scout on the Crazy Guy. He's going to have to land some ridiculous headshots if he wants to make this work. Frostfire, on the other hand, they have a really good buy. Rifles all over. 2 M4s as well, and they have all the utility in the world to go for an execution as well as a fake. Rampathan has different plans though. He has a crossfire setup over here along with T, so that is mid control taken by Revolution at least for now. But I'm curious as to how long they will be able to make this mid hold work. Frostfire don't really have a definite plan in mind right now. They're just spreading across and trying to go towards this A site. But let's see whether or not they're able to get in picks. A-Man opens things up by getting the kill onto Fog. A-Cap rushes in and sprays down T. Bullets to the head, and that is going to be him deleted from the server. Rampathan is on highway, trying to climb up the ladder, but unfortunate timing. A-Cap peeks just around the corner and takes him down. Nice flash, and Jason going to get blinded. A-Cap is going berserk right now. Great coordination from Frostfire, and that is the A-side defense completely demolished for Revolution. Scores tied at 2-2. And now the CTs are going to have to go for yet another eco. They can go for a force buy by getting some upgraded pistols and some armor. But up against so many rifles and all this utility, it's going to be a complete waste of time. They settle for only USPs. Let's see what they are able to make do with this one. They are sending 2 players mid and 2 towards B. It's only going to be Rampathan all by himself onto its the B side. And luckily he does not have a lot of players headed towards his way. But then Frostfire, they are taking their time. They are careful. They do not want to run into a bomb site stack. And that's why they're just taking their time and trying to get picks all over the map and gather some information before they decide to commit to any one of these bomb sites. Zowie already in towards the T main area, in towards the squeaky door, trying to spray some bullets and gather the attention of the Revolution players so that they can hopefully call a rotation towards A while the rest of his teammates gear up for the speed take. Chapman already towards Toxic. Let's see what information he has gathered at this point. Rampathan hiding behind this box over here, and Crazy Guy is towards the CT entrance here to help him out. Frostfire are taking mid control. Z smoked off, and Flash is going to be going towards highway. That means it's going to be an A split coming in from the terrorists. Revolution, on the other hand, they have a wrong call. They are trying to stack the B bomb side, and that's not where Frostfire headed. That's a bad call for them. Now they've already taken control over this area. Fog holding an anti-flash position, now trying to peek over the smoke, but he's going to get taken down instantly. T, Crazy Guy, and Rambutan find themselves in a 3 versus 5 situation, trying to push through the smoke. Let's see if Crazy Guy can do something. Sabi is already here waiting for him. He knows, has a good read on him. Tries to get that dink, but not gonna happen. Rambutan all alone in a 1 versus 5. Let's see what he's able to do. He has already been revealed, Zowie pre-firing towards him, and as soon as he peeks out, Sabi gets that trade. Frostfire have taken the 3rd round and established a 1-round lead. Revolution have enough money to put up an AWP and a couple of rifles, but my concern is that they don't have a lot of utility. 4 smokes and 1 Molotov, not enough to stop this relentless Frostfire assault towards the B side, but Jason has different plans. Double spray down, and that's the C4 down. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Chapman finds himself in a 1 versus 5, comes in through vents but not able to get even a single kill as Revolution survive with all 5 players, and Jason strong. That's a good spray down. That's the kind of performance that Revolution need to put up if they want to force this game into a 3rd match and not get knocked out right away. 3-3 scores are tied, and so is the economy. Both the teams have plenty of money right now. This is the first decent buy round we will be seeing from both these teams, as they all have sniper rifles and utility. Let's see what they're able to do in this particular one. Crazy Guy with the AWP gonna take an aggressive angle towards mid. Main entrance smoked off. The boost area, Molotov, and Crazy Guy has a pretty good angle over here. He will be able to get the jump on any of the guys who are trying to boost over there. Meanwhile, ACAP on the other hand is going to end up losing his life to Fog over towards B site. And now Frostfire, they are stuck in an awkward position. They can't really go for this boost because they have absolutely no idea that Crazy Guy is just waiting for them right here, or waiting for either one of these players to peek their head so that he can shoot them down. And there you go, Subby. Jiggle peek. Hello, and that's a bullet into the head of Crazy Guy. The AWP taken off the server. Back to a 4 versus 4. Now, they are trying to focus towards the A main area and also simultaneously take mid control. Subby and Chapman already are down all the way over here. That's going to be an A split. Highway and A main both are going to be under attack from the terrorists. Let's see if they're able to get this. Oh no, Chapman accidentally ends up blinding his own teammate. Meanwhile, A-man gets a kill with the Molotov. That's wonderful. T gets a kill onto Subby, but Chapman is there instantly for the trade. Jason and Rambutan now in a 2 versus 3. Rambutan finds one, hiding towards the end of highway. Now back to a 2 versus 2. This is definitely a doable situation. Both of them have defuse kits, and now they know exactly where the AWP is. The white caught on an awkward angle. He missed the first shot. Rambutan is here to spray him down. Somehow he survives, but A-man has taken down Jason all the meanwhile. Now in a 1 versus 2 situation, time is running out. He has 2 flashbangs, but the Y, too smart for him, peeks around the corner and puts a bullet in his gut. 4-3, and Frostfire have taken the lead. All the momentum that Revolution had built up over the last few rounds has come to a halt, as in this one, they are going to be settling for Deagles. They do have plenty of money in the bank as well, so they should be able to go for a full buy in the next round regardless of what they do in this one. But in this particular round, they're hoping to get some wonderful 1Ds and maybe get a few AK-47 off the Frostfire players. Rambutan rattling off those shots with the Deagle through the smoke. Not going to be able to connect anything just yet, but he does have a lot of players headed his way. As soon as he peeks around those angles, he might just be able to get those 1Ds in. Tags A-man 50-50 HP, but there's too many players, too many AK-47s pointed in his face, and he is going to get aim punched and die. Jason still holding on to this bomb site. How the hell is he still alive? Managed to tag down Subby, but he's finally going to get taken down. Now it's up to T. Oh, that's a nice tap. Subby is dead. Crazy Guy also doing a ton of damage by landing those spray downs through this wall, but the Y and Chapman shut them down and give them absolutely no hope of a retake. 5-3, and Frostfire have taken a 2-round lead. Now, finally, Revolution are going to have enough money to put up the rifles on board. They also have decent amount of utility, not the best, but then just barely enough to stop Revolution, to stop Frostfire from having their way in the map. 3 incendiary grenades and 5 smokes definitely should be enough to hold Frostfire on their tracks, at least at the beginning of the round. So Frostfire will not be able to go for a relentless assault, but they will be able to play some mind games. Oh no, T, that's a good flashbang. He does manage to tag down a lot of players, but he's gonna end up losing his life. And that is man advantage secured for Frostfire. Now they know that the A-side defense is gonna be crumbling. Fog left here all by himself. Gets a kill on the Chapman, but ACAP is here for the trade. Crazy Guy also trying to rattle off some shots, but he's gonna miss each and every one. Meanwhile, all his teammates are dying. He finally manages to get 1 kill, and Jason Strong also chimes in with another one. Revolution in a 2 versus 5 situation have won this round. Crazy Guy and Jason, wonderful shots, and they shut down Frostfire's A assault. Rambutan and Jason, they're going for a pretty aggressive fence boost in this one. Rambutan will have a lot of information, but all of that is going to be rendered useless as Frostfire decide to bring on an A-execute. He has a really nice position, and Fog, he's touched down a double kill. Even T comes in with another one. Crazy Guy is here for the backup, and out of nowhere, the Y finds himself in a 1 versus 4 situation. Somehow gets the kill onto T through the smoke, but he cannot really do anything else at this point. Has a flashbang and a Glock, so even if he misses any of those shots, he will not be able to get any picks if he switches to his pistol. Trapped in a 1 versus 4. The backstab from Jason is already coming in, and the C4 is dropped into the A site. So there's absolutely no way that he can retrieve this. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Jason just sneaks in towards the T-spawn truck. What a timing that was. Zowie does not see him going towards the truck area, and there you go, shoulder peeks onto Rambutan, makes him miss that spray down, and finally gets the kill onto him. But now he's dropped down to 10 HP. Let's see what else he can do. Pop flash. Crazy Guy knows his position, trying to retrieve that C4, but simply not gonna happen. Gets the kill onto Crazy Guy, brings it down to a 1 versus 2. He's looking for more kills, but he's not aware of Fog just directly above him. Revolution have tied the scores once again to 5-5. And now Frostfire are in trouble. They have inconsistent money. $5,000 onto ACAP, while the rest of his teammates don't have much, so they might just be able to go for a force buy. Meanwhile, ACAP has picked up an AK-47, but I'm not sure if that will be enough to shut down Revolution, as they have a complete buy. It's only gonna be T holding on to that MP5. Obviously that's a good decision because he wants to farm some money and get extra $600 with it, but right now Jason is in trouble. Has that pop flash primed already. Meanwhile, Rambutan is holding the anti-flash angle with that M4. As soon as the Frostfire players peep out of that smoke, they will be in a world of trouble because they will be blinded. Look at this. Jason Strong still holding on to that flash. He's gonna let go as soon as Rambutan spots one of these players coming towards him, and he's already managed to get the kill onto ACAP. No, ACAP turns around and gets that headshot. Nice flash. Jason Strong, good for 1 kill, but can he do any more damage? Sprays 3 of them down. Oh my god, and it's a 4th. Never mind. The 4th kill came in from Crazy Guy, but Jason, that flash and triple spray down. Wonderful performance, and that is complete shutdown. $65. This is such an intense game. Frostfire once again are gonna go for that force buy. They don't have any sniper rifles, and even Zowie is gonna have to settle for a Galil. But let's see what they can make do with this round as Revolution decide to take heavy mid control, focusing 3 of their players towards this area. Meanwhile, they have absolutely nobody on towards the A site. We have Crazy Guy with the AWP just going there towards now. But for now, Revolution have taken complete control of B and mid. We are seeing an attempt of a boost coming in from these guys over mid. Zowie has a pretty good off angle. As soon as that smoke dissipates, he should be able to spot out at least Fog or T over there. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Chapman makes contact with the players over there, and he doesn't want to take that fight. He knows that it's not a fight that he can win. Finally, Zowie is going to be climbing up. This is the moment of truth. If Zowie can get a few kills over here, they will be in a really good position. He has backup in the form of A-Man, who's also going to be peeking along with him. But that Molotov, it forces them down. They are killing time right now. Only 50 seconds left on the clock, and Frostfire have to make a move. They are once again going to be heading towards the B site, where Jason, with that powerful flash, once again primed. He has backup in the form of Rambutan, and T still holding on to mid. He will be in a good position to come back from the vents area. Fog is already over here. This position from Fog could be a disaster. Trying to spray down these players, but not going to happen as Rambutan and Jason bring on the fireworks. Doing so much damage. Fog jumps out from the vents, manages to get 1 kill onto A-Man, but Dawai is here for the trade. Now the terrorists find themselves in a 2 vs 3 situation. A-Cap and Dawai. The bomb is dropped, and they have managed to retrieve it somehow, and they are trying to fall back. Dawai gets the boost in towards vents, and he's going to be making his way towards the A site. But does he have enough time? Not clearly. Dawai gets to the bomb site. Can he get the plant in time though? Yes, he does. But he still finds himself in a 1 vs 3 situation, and he does not really have a good position. Has 2 flashbangs that he can use, but then he's gonna go for the speak. He wants to take that fight with Jason and Crazy Guy. Oh no, they both almost line up for him. He could have sprayed them both down, but then Jason, he's just too fast for them, and he puts a bullet in his head. 7th round for Revolution. Frostfire, once again, with all the weapons that they can muster, are going to be going towards this B side. Rambutan finds himself dead in a volley of bullets from A-Man through the smoke, and that is man advantage secured for Frostfire. Crazy Guy trying to land some spam shots with that AWP, but not going to connect just yet. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, A-Cap has already made his way in towards the squeaky door, and he's going to be looking forward to make some distraction, make some noise, and hopefully get the Revolution players to rotate towards the A side. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates focus towards B. There you go. Oh, nice. A-Man pushes through the smoke, gets 1 kill. Can he do any more damage? Not really sure. He falls back through the smoke, and all of a sudden, T finds himself in a 1 vs 4 situation, trying to take that fight over with A-Cap, but he's gonna end up losing it. And Frostfire, they are not out of this game just yet. 7-6, and they are clawing their way back to tie this game. Revolution, not really the strongest economy right now. They have weapons, but not a lot of utility. Meanwhile, on the other side, Frostfire have all the Molotovs and the smokes in the world to go for a fake as well as an execute. They can do whatever they want. Crazy Guy with that AWP gonna be holding this angle towards the B site. And Chapman, he's looking forward to take that fight with him. Can Crazy Guy get the pick out of him? Oh no, he misses. He realizes that he has to fall back, and that's exactly what he does. He has backup in the form of Jason, who is already inside vents over here. But then Frostfire, they're going for a mid boost. Let's see what they're able to do right now. Subby already prepping up for the smokes and flashes so that they can take this mid control. On mid, we have T over here alongside Rambutan. Both of them going to be playing from the white box side. We do have one more player in towards vents, but those smokes are going to force them to fall back towards the site. Highway smoke comes in, and now we have a 3-man stack on towards the east side, and that's exactly where Frostfire headed. Let's see how long they can defend the site from the enraged terrorists who are just going to be coming towards them. So many frags going on each and every side. Bodies hit the floor. T pushes through the smoke and gets the kill onto A-Cap. That's a C4 down. Now Zowie has to make a play over here. He has absolutely no choice but to take this fight, and he ends up winning it. Crazy Guy gonna go down. Somehow Zowie turns the 1 vs 3 situation into a 1 vs 1, but that is simply not gonna be enough. Jason holding a powerful off angle, and he's gonna spray him down, and Revolution get the 8th round. once again. Revolution attempting to take mid-control. This is the last round, and Frostfire have mustered every weapon that they can. ACAP gets the opening pick onto Crazy Guy, and that should leave the Revolution defense a little mustard. Let's see what they're able to do. Zowie, oh no, he was reloading his deagle, and that's exactly what prompts Fog to just push him down and get the kill onto him, bring the situation back to a 4 versus 4. Meanwhile, on the other hand, ACAP is going to end up losing his life. T gets that spray down through the smoke, and let's see what he can do more. We do have the C4 heading towards the B side, though I trying to land as many shots as he can, but he's going to get tagged down to 7 HP, and he has to fall back. It's all going to be down to A-Man right now. He has a really good position over here. If he can win this fight with T, they have some hope, but nope, he's going to end up losing it. The White lands one shot, but T is just too healthy to go down with it, and the CTs end up with 9 rounds in the first half. Not a bad half for the terrorists as well. 6 rounds on the T side are pretty much decent, but then considering how much damage Revolution can do on the T side if they decide to bring on relentless assaults, well, then Frostfire is in trouble. We did see in the previous map how the team from Taiwan is just doing so much damage as soon as they decide to rush the B side in train. And if they can bring the same momentum and speed and keep it consistent in cash, well then Revolution, they will definitely be able to win cash and force this game into a map number 3. Early smokes towards mid, and looks like Revolution have their plan clear. Fog gonna be leading the charge towards mid. ACAP already down to 19 HP, and he has to fall back and regroup with the rest of his teammates. It's gonna be a relentless A assault from mid. That's a pretty good crossfire set up by the CTs. ACAP managing to land these shots. The smoke comes in a tad bit too late, but the damage is already done. Meanwhile, Zowie is here with the backup as well. Lands a nice shot onto Crazy Guy, and all of a sudden, T finds himself in a 1 versus 4. The bomb dropped out in the open. He has to win this fight with ACAP, and he's just wasting time right now. Gets the kill onto Chapman, but he's being surrounded from each and every direction. There's absolutely no way that he can win this. And Frostfire, they are going to end up picking up the pistol round, and hopefully they will now be able to tie the score with Revolution. Revolution, even after losing that round, have decided to go for a force buy. They have some deagles and CCs. It's going to be up to Crazy Guy to pick up a nice kill towards the P side over here to open things up, and he might just be able to do so on a man who has a FAMAS pointed in his direction, but not really connected any shots yet. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Fog is trying to jump spot and gather some information while the rest of his teammates are gearing up for this mid take. Jason already down towards this right hand side corner of mid, and let's see whether or not ACAP will be able to kill them on towards mid itself. Nope, he's gonna fall back, and that's a good decision because a lot of players of Revolution are heading his way. He's gonna reposition himself towards the C connector, and he might just be able to catch these guys off guard. As soon as he decides to peek, he is gonna see all of them looking towards highway and none of them looking towards him. There you go, Jason gets caught off guard. ACAP trying to spray him down, but how the hell is Jason still alive? The rest of his teammates are already coming in from A main, but that's a wonderful flash. Stops Revolution in their tracks, and now they're being shut down by this relentless assault of M4s. The Y getting so many kills. T finally silences him, but then he already has backup. T now in a 1 versus 3 situation gets the bomb plant. That's extra money in the back for Revolution. Tries to take the fight with ACAP and actually ends up winning it with only 1 HP left. Salvages an M4, but he still manages to hold on to the CZ. And there you go, with only 1 HP left, there was not much that he could do. But hey, at least Revolution got the bomb plant. That means they will have a lot of money going into the next round. But in my opinion, they should probably still go for an eco. Even though they have extra $800, 3,200 is not the kind of amount you would want to go for a full buy with. And they will probably eco, let Frostfire get up to 9.9, and then they will be going for a force buy. Inconsistent eco on Revolution. I'm not really a fan of this buy. They have deagles and PT50s, but no armor, so that means even if they do manage to land these shots, they're gonna get aim punched and they won't be able to follow up. Let's see whether or not they can do this. On the other hand, Frostfire, they are going to be going pretty aggressive. A-Man already in towards Vents, so he is in the position to lock down B as well as mid. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the rest of his teammates are pretty passive. Revolution still trying to get some control of mid, but I'm not really sure about what they're trying to do. Getting mid control on the T side is so difficult, especially when you're on an eco. Rambutan is already boosted up. A-Man spots him out, but he also has his position reveal, and he's gonna have to fall back. If he sticks around there for any longer, he's gonna die. For now, Revolution have taken control of mid. It's gonna be up to the Vibe to somehow hold on to the Z connector. Takes the fight with Jason, sprays him down, but there are no players headed his way. Gets the kill onto Crazy Guy as well. It's a triple kill. He's going for more. He wants these kills. Oh my god, one tap with the USP, and T is so low. He's on the verge of getting an ace, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Vibe with the ace to get the match to a tiebreaker. 9-9. And wonderful ace from the Y. Frostfire have caught up with Revolution, and finally Revolution are going to be having enough money to purchase AK-47s. Let's see whether or not they are able to stop this shutdown defense from Frostfire. The Y is on fire, and he has been all throughout this tournament. Once again, this time he switches to an AWP and he goes all by himself towards the A side. Has backup in the form of Zowie over here. But once again, Revolution are breaking through from mid. Crazy Guy gets the pick onto A-Cap towards White Box. And now he will be looking forward to get inside the Z connector. Oh my god, this could be a disaster. If he manages to lurk around here from any longer, he will be able to shut down all the rotations from Frostfire. Meanwhile, Frostfire also have some tricks up their sleeve. They are pushing all the way into its B main. And there you go, Crazy Guy, like I expected, gets the kill onto A-Man as well, who was trying to rotate towards the A side. And now Zowie, all by himself onto its the A side, has to hold out for as long as he can. Gets the kill onto Rambutan, but he hears the bomb plant going down, and he gets backstabbed by T, who just came in towards the forklift area. Now it's going to be up to Chapman, but oh, that was a disgusting shot. T annihilates him, and Revolution have taken the lead once again. Frostfire, winning the first 3 rounds of the half, have lost their momentum as Revolution win the bye round. Zowie with the AWP is going to be taking a pretty aggressive angle. The smoke, however, is going to block him off, and that should get him some information. Crazy Guy, on the other hand, has already gotten a kill onto A-Man. Frostfire defense is crumbling, and Revolution, they are so good at taking mid control, and they have been doing this all the time. Frostfire, they really need to figure out a way to lock down mid if they want to stop Revolution from forcing this game into a map number 3. For now, the Revolution players, they are sneaking into its mid as well as towards A main. We also have Jason over here, who is scouting out for some information towards the B side, making a lot of noise. He wants to call this rotation over towards the A side. He wants the CTs to know that they're exactly where they're headed. Maybe Frostfire, they have gotten the good read on this. Zowie peeks out with the AWP and gets the kill onto Rambutan and brings the situation to a 3 versus 4. But even after getting exposed, Revolution, they still want to go for this B side. That's such a ballsy decision. Zowie and Chapman are over here. Chapman over here this time going to be the one holding out this flash, ready for him to peek. The Molotov comes in and he's going to get forced off the angle. Now Jason is trying to go through. He gets one kill. He gets another one onto the Y as well, but he's lost all his teammates. He manages to die down Zowie to 13 HP. He's hungry for this kill. He wants it and he's going for it. He gets the kill down to 33 HP. Knows exactly where A-Cap is. And the C4 is dropped out in the open. He's still looking towards heaven, but I'm not sure if he knows that A-Cap is already towards B main. He's going to get caught off guard, and A-Cap puts a bullet in his head. 10-10, Frostfire are back in the game. Crazy Guy gonna be going for a pretty aggressive boost early in the round. Manages to drop down towards the right hand side corner. Let's see what he's able to do with this. The only defender on towards the mid is gonna be A-Cap, and time and again Revolution have been focusing towards mid. Having only one player hold mid is definitely not going to be enough, and this time they change things up. Zowie is going to be playing from the back of Z connector, a pretty passive angle for an Oppo to be in. They definitely won't want to give any of these opening picks to Revolution. And even though now that Frostfire recognize that they cannot contest against Revolution by taking mid control, they are going to try to focus on taking these bomb sites. And look at this, Zowie already down all the way into A main, and he has so much information here right now. A man still holding strong, gets the pick out to Jason, and now he's in trouble. Players are coming in towards the B side from each and every direction, but the rotation from Frostfire is already here. This could be a disaster if the terrorists don't manage to take this bomb site in time. Bodies hit the floor, trades coming in left, right, and center. That's a nice kill from the White. Jumps down with the AWP, but it gets caught off guard with the deagle in his hand. Now they're up against only one player, Rambutan, trying to make those fights work, but he's not going to be enough, and as he gets overpowered by the CTs, and Frostfire have taken a considerable lead once again. So far, Revolution, they have been managing to get the bomb plant. They have been managing to take mid control, but they simply cannot turn these rounds and convert them into a victory. They are able to get the bomb down, but they haven't been able to convert that bomb plant into a victory just yet. Now, Frostfire, they have caught up with them, and they in fact have already taken the lead. Revolution, with an eco A rush, are going to be looking forward to get the C4 down once again so that they can get some extra money going into the next round. Luckily for them, there's not a lot of defense in towards the A side. In fact, it's going to be Frostfire who have decided to stack the B side instead. Now they see them all coming towards the A side, and the volley of bullets are going to stop them for now. ACAP ends up getting a double kill. Zowie is going for more. The bomb has been planted, so that's money in the bag. No matter if, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter if Revolution can win this round or not. The only objective was to get that bomb plant and gather some extra money. They already have $2,000 in their bank accounts, and they are going to win 1,400 more along with the 800 plus for the bomb plant. That should mean they have enough money to put up even AWPs on the board, and once the sniper rifles come out on the D side, Frostfire are going to be in trouble because the Y has been getting those opening picks all the time, but then Crazy Guy is a menace, and he has been giving them a really tough fight all the time. Revolution are focusing towards the A side this time instead of going towards mid. This is a pretty exciting thing. I haven't really seen them do this in this match ever before. Smokes are going to be coming in towards A, and looks like it's going to be a pure A execution. No attempt of taking mid control, and that's going to leave Zowie in a really awkward position towards Struck over here. ACAP also smoked off from highway. They have taken complete control of the A side, and now the retake should be coming in. They have plenty of utilities left to make this work. But the CTs, they are in an awkward position right now. 5 versus 5 retake situation. Let's see whether or not they're able to do this. Chapman leading the charge from the mid area. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates are trying to make something work towards Struck. A-Man has a lot of guns pointed in his direction. Crazy Guy and Rambutan both looking towards him. Jason, what is he able to gonna do? Well, A-Man gonna go down instantly as Crazy Guy opens up the accounts of the kills with that AWP, gets up to the rafters, and now ACAP and the Y are gonna have to save. There's absolutely no way they're retaking this bomb site. Frostfire, they are still losing this round, and Revolution make the score a little closer, 11-12. Now only one round away from catching up with the CTs. Crazy Guy with the AWP is going to be looking forward to get a pick towards B, and if he can do so, it's going to be a really important kill. But no, the Y is already here with the op, and he's going to punish him for even trying to do that. Fog once again trapped inside the mid left hand side corner. A lot of Molotovs are being thrown in that direction. Luckily, they don't do too much damage, but then we already have Chapman over here awaiting this mid push from them. He's just chill peeking around the corners, the smoke in hand, ready to be deployed. The flashbangs come pouring in. He's been blinded. His teammates are going to be up for backing him up. But then A-Man points in the forklift area, does a lot of damage with that from Mars. Manages to get only one kill though. But then Zowie and Zowie, they both chime in, and Frostfire shut down this mid to A take from Revolution. I do not like this buy from Revolution. They have an op onto Crazy Guy, but he's going for a glass cannon. He has no armor. The smoke is not going to let him do anything. And that nade, oof, that is so much damage from that nade. Drops down to 43 HP. Rambutan loses his life already as they try to make things work towards A main. But A-Man with the AK-47, he's just way too strong. Fog trying to land some shots through the spam, but he's not going to end up connecting anything. Crazy Guy still holding the angles towards mid, knows that at least one of the Frostfire players is going to be towards highway, but this time Chapman is still holding that passive angle. He does not want to give any opening frags to Revolution and make this tough for his team. Meanwhile, on the other side, the fight has broken out towards the A main area. Fog really low on HP, and so is Crazy Guy. They are both going to be trying to get inside this A side, but the M4s of the Frostfire team are just doing so much damage right now. They have completely shut down, and Frostfire are on the verge of putting up the 14th round on the scoreboard, only 1 round away from match point. Crazy Guy tries to take a fight with the Viper, but he's going to end up losing his life, and Fog now finds himself in a 1 versus 4. Sprays some bullets, reveals his position. He switches to another AK-47, but does he know that he's being surrounded from behind as well? Nope, he doesn't. ACAP gets an easy kill onto him, and Frostfire just 1 round away from securing map and match point. Revolution gonna be taking a tactical timeout. They do not have enough money to do anything in this round. The best they can do is probably get some CZs and some armor. But Frostfire, considering the amount of Molotovs that Frostfire have, Revolution can't really do anything. They need some AK-47s and maybe even an AWP if they want to get some opening frags onto its Frostfire. And Frostfire have been playing really well. The best thing that Frostfire have done in this match, I mean, look at the scoreboard right now. They've only conceded 2 rounds to Revolution on the T side. And even though Revolution have been taking mid control again and again, instead of going towards mid more, Frostfire have decided to just completely give up on it. They are letting Revolution take control of mid, and then they're saying, alright, you have mid now, but what are you going to do? From there, you definitely can't get to the bomb sites because that's the kind of defensive setup that Frostfire has gone for. Look at this. It's only going to be ACAP holding a passive angle with the M4. And I'm sure that he does not even want to pick those fights. He's just looking out for information right now. The moment he sees any of these players, he's simply just going to fall back and join his teammates over towards the A site. Revolution lining up for an A execute. They don't have a lot of smokes, but they're going to use whatever they have left. For now, they're just holding their angles and hoping that some of the Frostfire players make a mistake and end up giving them a few early kills. The smokes come flying in towards the A site, and they're all making their way down towards A main. A-Man is already here with the AK-47. He gets 2 kills, but that's all he's going to be good for. He's done more than enough damage already. Oh, that nade does so much damage. He's going to get instantly taken down, and now Crazy Guy with the P250 can't do much as Frostfire are going to steamroll. Losing only 1 player, they now find themselves at map and match point, and Revolution have to win 4 rounds in a row to force overtime, or they're going to be eliminated from the tournament. And that is definitely not the situation you want to be in, especially when so much is at stake. They don't have any money left. Crazy Guy has to go for a scout. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates settle for CZs and Deagles. 2 scouts onto the Revolution team, and they're going to need to land some really lucky headshots if they want to break this Frostfire defense. And oh my goodness, Crazy Guy making it work. Great headshot onto the Y, and that's the opening frag towards the B-bomb side, and he's hungry for more. The Y admits that was a pretty good shot. Look at that chat over there. Meanwhile, Crazy Guy goes a little too aggressive. I think, in my opinion, he overextended towards the checkers area, and that cost him his life. But now there is a mid trade coming in. A-Man gonna be taking 1 kill, and then he goes down. 3 versus 3 situation. T has managed to get himself an M4. He has the armor as well, so Revolution, they might just be able to take this A-bomb side, but it's all gonna boil down to whether or not Zowie over here can spray them down. Gets 1 kill. Can he get any more? The C4 is dropped out in the open. Fog still surviving up against 2 opponents. Has a Deagle. He knows where an M4 is, and he's picked it up. A nice flash. Can he get the kill onto Chapman? Yes, he can, but then ACAP comes in from behind him, And unfortunately, all that effort is going to go down the drain. Ladies and gentlemen, Frostfire have qualified for the Zowie eXTREMESLAND Shanghai 2018 playoffs. And unfortunately, this is the end of the road for the Malaysian team. I'm sorry, the Taiwanese team. Crazy Guy and his teammates did a lot of good stuff today, but unfortunately, it was not enough for them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it gonna be from our side today. We have your finalists, Frostfire. They make it to the playoffs, and unfortunately, this is the end of the road for Revolution. So, any Vietnamese fans in the viewing section, they are gonna be disappointed. But speaking of disappointment, the biggest disappointment for today has obviously been Forsaken getting banned. I mean, at one point, I liked his gameplay. Every match that I've casted for Optic India, I have praised Forsaken. But now I feel disgusting upon realizing that that wasn't skill at all. He was using that unfair advantage. And what the hell? This was the first biggest LAN event for Optic India. This is their first international LAN event. And that's the kind of shit they face. Forsaken, he has let not just his teammates down, but the entire country. And look at the balls on this guy. He has the guts to hack in a LAN tournament. What the hell? So, I know a lot of guys were asking for exact details onto what happened. So, story time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring you the whole Forsaken saga and tell you what happened today. So, yesterday, after Optic India faced Frostfire, one of the admins found a few suspicious files onto Forsaken's PCs. But they didn't do anything about it because Optic India already lost, so they were like, chuck it. Today, when Forsaken was playing against Revolution, one of the admins got a flag and he got a notification from the anti-cheat that something is wrong. He goes to Forsaken, he tries to check his PC. At first, Forsaken denies. He does not want the admin to touch his PC, but finally he's going to end up yielding. The admin, he alt-tabs the game, minimizes his game, and he sees a command prompt window up on the main screen. Forsaken panics and he instantly shuts down that window and he deletes the files in front of the admin. That's more than enough evidence to, you can't hide something like that. The admin is right behind you and you're deleting those hack files just in front of him, so that's bullshit right there. He shift deleted them, but the admins, they are smart. They did a system recovery and they managed to retrieve the files that were deleted. Now, even though they could not open those hack files, it was evident that they were a cheating algorithm from some website called EasyFrag. I think is the name of the cheat manufacturer, EasyFrag. And obviously, when you hear something like that, it's pretty much obvious that Forsaken was not a clean player. And as a result, Optic India have been disqualified from Zowie eXTREMESLAND Shanghai 2018. And that's exactly why Revolution was here facing Frostfire. They did not win against Optic India. They were just simply given a bye. And it's a free win for them. Well, speaking of disappointment, if you want more information about this cheating saga, head over to afgaming.com where there is a detailed article speaking about the same. And that's it gonna be from our side today, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in tomorrow as well as we go live with the semifinals of Zowie eXTREMESLAND 2018. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow.